Unreal definitely gives you a lot more control. Unity seems like it's cobbled together by some uni students. I don't know about that. What other games have been built on Unity that we know of? What about Stranded Deep? Is that Unity? What about Subnautica? What about The Forest? What engines are they on? Thank you, Train Sinfen. Skylines is built on Unity, but Skylines is like... I don't know, it's weird. It's almost like a 2D game, but it's not. My Summer Car, is that Unity? Hearthstone? Really? I didn't know Hearthstone was Unity. Kerbal is Unity too, and I'm not surprised with Kerbal. Uh-oh, we've got to stop here. Rip! Hang on one sec. Need to get some braking action. Long Dark is on Unity as well. Is Unreal Engine good for making lower specs play the game? Not sure. At the higher end, it can definitely take advantage of your graphics card power. 7 Days to Die is Unity as well. Blimey. Thank you, Chucky Ray. Why am I getting a timeless bonus when I've not even stopped? Rip. I'm not meant to stop here. I should have read it. It says, go via. Dang it. If I don't get there on time now, it's because of that. No. Wow, I can't believe Hearthstone's written in Unity. That really surprises me. The Unreal Engine is not good for making low specs play the game. I don't know. The disappointment in Real. All those passengers like, yay, no! F1 to bring up the timeline. Yes, we're in North Wales, red one. Home of the Dray. Cookie, 9 months. Twitch baby finally arrived. Thank you, Cookie. Subtrooper with 14 months. Memo Sparkfield with 2 months. PogChamp 2 months already. Thank you, guys. I don't play FSX. Billboards, I haven't actually run FSX for probably 4 years. When I went to P3D V2, I stopped using FSX. You need to be a good engine when developers really know how to utilize it well. It's just that most indies use it, and well, not often the best at engine's ability. Fair enough. Lock. 9 months, another one. Hello, Paul. Love to watch you from the community during the difficult time you're having right now. Reminds me of why I love this community so much. Here, Lock. Right. 1.6 miles. Have you played EU4 or CK2? What on the earth are they? They sound like postcodes. Europa Universalis and Crusader Kings. Good grief. Not really my games, to be honest, Veltiel. I think we're on time. Arrive 9:56, depart 9:58. So that looks good. Then we've got to stop in Prestatyn. We've got to stop in Flint and stop in Chester. Dirk199, 17 months. The twins are almost ready to be born. Cap, I love your streams. Keep doing what you do. Squirrel love. All the best for the hard time. For the coming hard time. Thank you, Dirk. Thank you for that. It's not a mod, no. It's an official DLC. The scenario is completely unrealistic. No one is going to believe a UK train actually moving in snow. No one. McKenna, thank you for 37 months. Punch it, Chewie. Failing Dutchman, I am already 6 months in this train and it has not stopped due to leaves on the track. This is better than the Dutch Rail Company. Wow, you guys. Best horn ever. You just got your first mince pies out the oven, Signal Box. You know what? Mrs. Squirrel made some mince pies. What day will be on Thursday? Tuesday. She made the pastry herself, made some mince pies, made some jam pies, made some apple pies, and you know what? They were like the best pastry she's ever done on a mince pie. It was really good. It was lovely and soft. Billboards, thank you for the resume, Billboards. Uh-oh, speed in, no, no. 20 points lost, there goes the gold medal. Rip. Oh well. Floaty, I showed everybody before the where we're at on the mince pie status though. Right. We are stopping here, aren't we? Yes, we are. .7 of a mile. No, random things cannot happen. Exactly, the Captain Jack mince pie collection. Like a glove. That was a pretty decent stop, that one. Even surprised myself. You're currently suffering from tryptophan overdose. Please be kind. Hang on, tryptophan. I know that name. You're hungry, but you're too full to eat anymore. Outrageous. It's the stuff in the turkey that makes you sleepy. Oh, too much turkey, got you. Did you see that Matt Peddleson dressed as Pudsey last week? I think he did his Children in Need thing, didn't he? I didn't really catch it though, to be fair. You've been cooking all day, James. What have you made? Why are we having to wait so long? The Christmas countdown is an hour behind. That's probably the, it's probably something to do with the time zone change. The amount of tryptophan is so small that it doesn't make a difference, says Trond. Yeah, it's probably more to do with the fact that you also have like loads of roast potatoes and get a massive carbohydrate overdose. That's probably what makes you sleepy. You need to decide where in the ERJ195 I should sit, Baz. What are you talking about, Baz? Is this a flight or something? Is this Truckfest or Insomnia? What are we talking about? Oh, Baz, I actually got some of those Spezi. You know the link you posted? I bought some from that beer merchant place. So I now have a case of Spezi. Yeah, potato can. Anything that's full of carbohydrates. If you have too many carbohydrates, it makes you feel really sleepy for a while. "13 miles to Flint." You think you and Matt will go flying again? I don't know, James, because Matt is, like, I'm busy and Matt's busy. Like, and Matt's going in for surgery soon, so the chances of making our calendars collide is pretty slim for the rest of 2017, certainly. Oh god, I'm speeding. Oh, I just lost a ton of points. Oh my god. It's like 40 points lost. The company sent you on a trip to Osnabrück on the 4th of December with Lufthansa. Well, what you can do, Baz, is go online and there are websites and forums that tell you the best seats on each plane model. work out which ones they are, and then all you have to do is work out, like for the airport that you're going into, which runway is the prevailing runway they use, and then work out which side to sit on based on that to give you the best view. So if you do your homework, then you can get a good view. Hey, trucker guy. Wow, I just saw the AWS. Are they out of stock, Katie? That's because I bought loads. I bought a big box of them. And it turned up in this big box and it said beer merchants. And Mrs. Squirrel went, "Why are you buying beer again?" I said, "I'm not buying beer." "Oh, what's this?" "Spezzy." Yeah, they seem to order a bunch of them and then they sell out. And then you've got to wait for them to all come back in again. I'm so glad I ordered some when they were in stock. Wild Kotako, 10 months. Sending squirrel love from across the pond. Hope you and the family are well. Thank you. Yoga from Norway, 32 months. Hello, streamer. Hope you're well. So sorry about your mother. Are you playing the 130 beta for Sunday Night Trucking? Probably, but I'm not decided yet. Gravity, 14 months. Hi. Thank you, Gravity. Thank you, 14 months. How do you get those trains that are on the menu screen of Train Sim 2018? Can't remember which ones they are. We're definitely getting a silver, we're not getting gold. Super Sky Snake, half a year. Hype, only 3 more until a Twitch, baby. Keep up the amazing content, thank you, sir. Yeah, you can order Spezzy on Amazon PC Tech, but the delivery charges are horrendous, whereas beer merchants, it's not. Oh, I tell you what I need. Mrs. Squirrel wants to buy a new vacuum cleaner. Right. And I think a criteria was something along the lines of, she wants it to be an upright, but she wants it to, like, have a piece that you can pull off so you can easily do, like, you know, the stairs or whatever. Is there anything in Black Friday deal that fits that requirement? I was thinking maybe a Dyson or something, I don't know. Yeah, but Tequila, that's like trying to say mix your own rosé. It's just not going to happen. It's all about the ratios, isn't it? No, it came in a big cardboard box with separators and all the bottles inside. Like a wine case, effectively, Beth. Yeah, I want a vacuum cleaner that really sucks. That's what I want. The prime requirement for my vacuum cleaner is that it really sucks. I mean, that's pretty much what you want it to do, isn't it? .6 miles. .700 AEG. My drill is an AEG, actually. Nah, you see, Baz, a robotic one works on the basis that you've actually got a floor that it can walk around on. You've not seen my house. People just leave stuff everywhere. You want the Dyson 360 iRobotic vacuum? British plug on the floor. Nobody wants that. There's no plug like a British plug when it comes to standing on one in your bare feet. That's what I'm saying, it, MJ. I can't just buy a Henry. You've already got a Henry. She doesn't like it. She's got this thing against Henry. Go to D. 9 months Twitch baby. £250. Hope it didn't hurt too much. £250. That sounds pretty big. Your mum was very house proud. Used to wipe your feet before you went out. Nah, she doesn't want a vacuum cleaner that you drag around like a Henry. She wants a vacuum cleaner that's an upright. You see the difference? Like one that you push around, but you can also just detach off into a small piece, you know, to get into your staircase and all that kind of thing. That's what you want. Thank you, Blue Guana. The full 130 VTS should be out this weekend. Where's the source of that info? Why not buy her a Roomba? I just said because our room, our living space, let's put it that way, our living space is not like one of those... You know, you see these people who live in these modern apartments and they're all empty with a lovely clean wooden floor and a table in the middle and a couple of settees. Imagine the opposite of that. Imagine like a house where you've got teenagers that just leave stuff everywhere and kick their shoes off everywhere and you're always shouting at them to move things. Imagine that, and then imagine a robotic vacuum cleaner just trying to navigate around the jungle that is our house. It would need a rope to get around. Let me put it that way. It'd have to be like the Tarzan of vacuum cleaners. And I don't think they make that yet. Well, I'll check Dyson on the Black Friday deals tomorrow, see if there's anything there. 2.6 miles to Flint. Yeah, you think a drone in my house with Doyle, do you think that's going to work? I have one of those little remote control helicopters and he goes absolutely mental when I use that. Like, he goes completely nuts. His eyes go red when I'm flying that little thing around the house. It might as well be a flying cat. We're going to get a AWS surely, I reckon. Strether. The Dyson DC41 Animal is half price on Dyson's website right now. It's upright with a detachable bit for the stairs, and the suction is so powerful it sucked up half our hallway rug. That sounds perfect. So that's not even in a Black Friday deal, or is that a Black Friday deal? Because that sounds pretty good, half price. Oh, MJ, he's just nuts. Was it a DC41? Okay, some multitasking. Searching the internet while driving a train. What a lad. Dyson DC41. Whoa. Even at half price, it's 250 quid. You what, mate? Normal price, £470. Bing! Trusted reviews. Let's have a look what trusted reviews think. The Mark II Animal. Powerful and maneuverable. Comprehensive set of accessories. Outstanding pet hair removal. Great stir cleaning features. Cons. Price. Well, at least they nailed that bit. Amazon are trying to rip you off. They're selling it for £300. Hang on, if you get it from John Lewis, you normally get a better warranty. See, Amazon £300, John Lewis £240 with a 5-year guarantee. I'm gonna wait for Black Friday tomorrow and see if they can up the ante on that. Close to where you work in Flint. Nice. Good night, Mark Sterling. Right, next stop, Chester. Go Dyson or go home? Yeah, exactly, I'm already home. I'll have a look tomorrow. Thank you for the tip though, Strether. I mean, it needs to be good with pet hair and stuff, obviously. Our trusted reviews thought it was good. Yours was over £200 and you've working no problem. You see, we had a Dyson, like, 15 years ago we had a Dyson. And, like, pieces started falling off it, and the pieces were expensive. Next stop, chest hair. Chester. Best place for Black Friday deals is PC World and Argos. Yes, I mean, that's one place. John Lewis has Black Friday deals, but John Lewis gives you better warranties on stuff. Oh, rip. That doesn't look good. Oh, it just dumped on my hard drive again? Are you kidding me? That's twice it's dumped on my hard drive. I don't believe this game. Train Sim 2018. Because it's better. I love how the exe is still called railworks.exe. I find that mind-blowing. I think I saved it recently. Shark vacuums are meant to be good. Yeah, but the problem with shark vacuums, Dazza, is you can't stop. Like, you have to keep going. If you stop, it turns off. Because it's a shark vacuum. Oh, I'm on form. Drive. I love this interface. It's just the best. Like, you click on something, and then a second later, something happens. Click. You see what I mean? It's unbelievable. What happened to responsive UIs, eh? Visioned Wheat. Thank you for 3 years, sir. 36 months. Hello. Thank you, Visioned Wheat. Andy JR. 10 months. Much love, Paul. Thank you, Andy. I think it was on the third page, wasn't it? And then it was that. Early night for you, off Red. Have a good one, sir. Honestly, I get really annoyed when the UI is sluggish. It really drives me crazy. It's same with phones. Like, I want instant response. It really annoys me when I click something and nothing happens, and you click it again and then it works. You're like, ah! It gives you time to ask for a refund. Then. Right, no more dumps. Lucky I saved it. 3 years after you hit the button, yeah. 36 months, dude. Thank you, Signal Box. So, you guys that are subs, I have got... we should be getting some more emoticons soon, alright? I've got my... you know Gears Art, who normally does my artwork. So he's working on some more, but it's a bit slow because he's overloaded with work. But I've also got another artist doing some stuff as well, so hopefully they'll be good. And then we'll have a look at them, and then decide if we want to bring them in. Because we still don't have any $9.99 sub emoticons, we don't have any $24.99 sub emoticons, and maybe if we get some good ones, we want to swap out some of the existing ones. We can't get any more, we've used all our slots, but we can swap out, you know, some of the lesser used ones. We'll see. When they arrive, we'll have a look. In order to get bits from ads, no. You get if you get bits from ads, you earn them by watching ads. Yellow aspect. Wow, why did I get that after I passed the yellow light? That's interesting. What do you mean, don't remove Yoshi? What a tunnel! We don't have any empty slots, Yoshi, so we don't really have any choice. It seems like you can't get bits by watching ads anymore. It got removed for the Twitch update. I think it still works. Bits from ads still not working in the UK, but it's an option. Yeah, it's country specific. Do you have a voltage adapter, James? What for? See you later, Eagle Fist. W. Shuel? Thank you for subbing, W. Shuel. Welcome to the house. Thank you for your support. Can we give W a nutty welcome, guys? CML announced their new Cetra comfort class is coming out November the 30th. Buying that ASAP. I just pressed tab and got a request to pass it danger approved. Well, I don't believe it. Interesting. I didn't actually expect that to work. Bits are like poker chips and make you buy fake currency you don't even know how much they're spending. No. It's all published information, Alex. So, at the bottom level, it'll cost you $1.40 to buy 100 bits. If you give me 100 bits, you're giving me $1. Right? So, $1.40 will buy you $1's worth of donation. Think of it that way. So Twitch is keeping 40 cents. It's all transparent, you just have to go and look it up. Now, if you buy more bits, that amount that Twitch takes comes down, yeah? So the more bits you buy, the smaller the Twitch commission is. But 1 bit is worth 1 cent to a streamer. What you buy it at is a different story. But to a streamer, that's what they'll get. Yeah? Does that make sense? Now, Twitch has got a Black Friday offer coming out tomorrow on bits. Yeah? I think it's something like... What was the offer now? It's limited to 1 per person. It's something like 5,000 bits for $25. So it's like half price. Something like that. Don't quote me. But they've definitely got a Black Friday deal on bits. D429, thank you for the resume. Stephen Schofield, thank you for the resume as well. Ting. Yeah, Big Footy, there's no difference to the streamer. There never is. If you give a streamer 100 bits, you give him $1. That's a given. That never changes. The only difference is what you paid for it. Oh my god, game. Are you actually serious? Can you just work? It's not like I'm running mods. Oh man. That's like the 3rd time this has crashed. No, it's a Black Friday deal. Hang on, let me see if I can find it while we start the game up. 1 second. Black. I think I kept the email. I thought I did. Yeah, there you go. Here we go. No, wait. That's not it. There it is. Bit sale from the 24th of November, which is tomorrow, until the 27th of November, which is Monday. Get 2,500 bits for $25. Right. So what? Yeah. So what you're getting is Twitch is basically removing their commission. Yeah. So if you buy 2,500 bits for $25 and then you give a streamer 2,500 bits, you're giving him $25. So Twitch is making nothing on that transaction. So that's a pretty decent deal, actually. But you can only do it 1 per account. So normally 2,500 bits would probably cost you at least, what, $30? Something like that? Better guess. Mental maths. So 0% commission. That's pretty good. It's available right now. Well, there you go. There you go. So, but you can only do it once. Yeah? You can only buy that offer once over the next 4 days. I think maybe... Does it maybe depend on... Why is the offer live now? Because it's only supposed to go live tomorrow. You can get it now, but the bits are $30. Yeah, wait till tomorrow. Yeah? For tomorrow, that'll be $5 cheaper. Is my garage heated? Ah! 1 sec. I need to press tab before we do this. My garage, I've got a portable oil-filled radiator to heat it up for when the inverter doesn't work because it's too cold outside. Does Twitch hold a commission over Stream Tips too? No. Twitch has nothing to do with Stream Tips or PayPal or anything like that. It's all on the Bit platform. You just got 2,500 bits for 26.15. Why did it cost... Oh, euros. Gotcha. So was that the offer zone, which is 25 euros plus VAT? Sport 2,500 bits for 25 US dollars. Said deal available now through November 27th. Well, there you go. That's why you prefer stream tip, as more money goes to stream and not to Amazon. Well, that's true, Baz, apart from that weekend particular offer. Yeah, Monstrous Mikey, if you remember, what I did was I pressed tab, got the clearance, powered up to full, then saved it. And when it loaded back in, it didn't load back in the approval request at danger, so it just basically bombed the scenario. Because when it loads back in, it never loads everything back. Like, it doesn't load the wiper state quite often, so this one it did, but on many trains it doesn't even load that back. Some trains I've seen it not load the headlights as well, like the Just Train stuff. These new graphics, from what I can tell, Paul M, there's no difference in the graphics apart from these headlights. These headlights are clearly brighter in tunnels than they used to be. You pay VAT on bits? I think it depends what country you're in. I don't know. You'll have to see. On the checkout screen it'll tell you. Probably, Baz. They probably heard me complaining like every year since I've been playing this game, and they were like, oh, should we just put it in? It'll only take a day. Yeah, just put it in. Just change the lights. The streamer will pay tax on the income. Yeah, but that's a different proposition. That's not you paying that tax. That's not VAT. That's not VAT on a purchase. That's income tax. That's a completely different story. What I love about tax is the taxman will take money, when you're given money, so you do work, you're given money, they take a cut of it. The money that you've then got has already been taxed. If you then go out and spend it, you get taxed on that as well. And if that company uses that money to pay their employees, they take a cut of that. It's just hilarious. It's like, whenever it moves to anywhere, they go, we'll have that, and we'll have that as well, and we'll have some of that. You're like, by the time the money's moved through 10 different people, there's nothing left. It's just brilliant. I think I'll save it before it crashes again. Oh, Mr. Squirrel's here. Huh? Have coffee. Unless you know an accountant in Jersey. Do I think 3 terabytes is overkill, James? It depends on what you're doing with it. I've got a 6 terabyte hard drive. So, you know, 3 terabytes is not overkill unless you're only using it for Minecraft. And then it's overkill. Huh? It's never overkill for Minecraft. Overkill is when you get a hard drive that is way more space than you actually need. That's overkill. So what do you need? Yeah, we had Dolly on. You have to see him tomorrow, I'm afraid. You installed Destiny 2 from 9 million floppy disks. I bet you did. There's never an overkill on hard drives. Well, you'll never need more than 640 kilobytes of RAM, correct? 3.7 miles to Chester. He wants a big hard drive for Super Mario. Oh no! Oof. Oh, rip, is it doing it? Yep. See, on some trains, when you're external camera, you can still hear the AWS. Not on this one. Mario games don't really interest me, Connor, at all. I'm not a Nintendo guy at all. Like, I'll play Nintendo family games with the family, but that is it. Why only 640k of RAM, Chucks? You need to look it up, it's a historical thing. Back when PCs were limited to 640 kilobytes of RAM. Unless they loaded HiMem.sys or EMM.exe to get extended RAM. Yep. Try not to spill coffee on yourself, it might be hot here. Just a suggestion. Tip of the day. Thanks. Huh? Is what?
Your magical green.
Oh yeah, my magical green cup. Look at that mug. It's brilliant. Don't worry, Mark. It won't make any sense to most people. Anybody that used to have DOS back in the early PC days will understand HiMem.sys. Used to use a BBC Acorn at PC with orange F keys that used 9.5-inch floppy disks or cassettes. I remember those. Thank you, Racing Elite. You learned PCs on DOS. Me too, mate. Okay, 50 limit coming. Back in the days when I used to love installing operating systems and configuring them, messing about, trying out MS-DOS, trying out DR-DOS, messing about with Windows. Then I was installing Windows 95, 98, NT 3.5, NT 4, you name it. Used to love it. I don't think this week is going to happen, Monstrous Mikey. And if I'm honest, I'm not sure about next week either, because I'm away for a good chunk of next week. Like Monday to Wednesday, I'm going to be in St. Helens for a funeral, so organising things remotely could be tricky. I'm not saying we won't, but it might be tricky.
Oh, yeah.
I used to think DOS was pretty decent until I discovered Unix. I was like, wow. And then Linux came along and it was like, oh, this is great. No, I will be streaming next week, Audi, but I'll be away Monday to Wednesday, so I won't be around much to organise stuff. Leo CC, thank you very much for the 100 bits, Leo. Chester at platform 4. You still use DOS on a regular basis. The young ones in the company are looking very weird as they've never seen an OS before. It was back in the days when, you know, a mouse would not get you around your operating system. It was keyboard and learn where to edit files, you know? A bit like when you've got Linux these days, although a lot of modern Linuxes are generally done via GUI configurations. But you can still drop down and edit the files. Because see, the clicking noise is the windscreen wiper. Like a glove. Now that's how you end a scenario. Only 3 crashes, it's all good. You never understood how things work in Linux. Just, there's loads of websites and books you can get, just that teach you Linux from the basics. What I like about Linux is its transparency. It is completely transparent. Because it's open source, like if you don't know how something works, you can even go and get the source code and figure it out. But all the config files are well documented, you can change whatever you want. Linux is just awesome. You've arrived at Chester and have given plenty of time for the driver to take over the service to London Euston. Silver Star, I reckon. UK Think, thank you for the resume. Dragon Hero with a year. Good evening, Paul. Excuse me while I don this shiny golden cap. I love it. Thank you, Dragon Hero. Devil Dude, sorry about your mum, but good you are back and that you are well. Thank you very much, Devil Dude. Stephen Schofield, we did. Yep, I think I'm up to date. Thank you, guys. Never liked Linux, Mad Wolf. You don't know what you're missing. What did we get? Ooh, did we get a gold? Nice. Got a gold medal. NC4 with SP6. Lol. You do know what you're missing. Well, I disagree with you, but okay. Maybe you've never come to appreciate it. Maybe that's what it is. Yeah, so I use OBS Studio, Monstrous Mikey, yeah. Thank you, Javi. Been running Linux for a long time with Windows 10 VMs. Too many distros? Not necessarily floaty. There are, I mean, there are a lot of distros, but there aren't, you know, depends what you're using it for, but there aren't many that, when you get used to one, like if you get used to Ubuntu or Fedora or whatever, then you just learn that particular distro and then you're off, you know. Heaps to UK. Hello, Paul. Just thought I'd send a delivery to see how you are. Sorry about your mum and hope you're coping a bit better now. Is this a new train sim? Well, it's 2018. Also, have you tried the new Scania? Not yet. Take care, Andy. Not yet, Andy. Right, what to do now? What are we on? 9:47. I know what we could do. I could show you a very weird new game.